then, my loves, there was birds and helicopters. Where are the flipping helicopters? Hello, everyone. A bit of an insane day here for me, at least, because I've been awake for way till bedtime.
Raven dispatched. Moving to base camp.
And I probably will be awake past bedtime again. But yeah, I caught up with some missions here on Grey Zone Warfare, and yeah, these are currently the tasks that I done so far. I have a few that I can easily do. Well, easily. We were just gonna play my new favorite game, which is YOLO running. Which this won't be will be a great example for it. Sorry if the screen goes black now and then. It's because I'm tapping out of the game. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well. And tell us if you're still here. Would you mind? Maybe it's actually Streamlabs at least. Fix here. Let me. Try and see if it's Streamlabs itself or if it's me putting in a wrong command. Ooh, they changed the layout of everything. Lombard. Hi Cornholio. Hi Krishna. You guys are doing great. So yeah, about this mission, we have some wiretaps here, which we need to hack some camera systems with. But we also got to check fuel supplies. Actually, right outside here in this building. Now there's two ways to enter. We have the main gateway here, or we can just try and come through a gap in the surrounding wall and basically run straight forward, which is what I'll be attempting now. So yeah, it's I've been dying a lot. Thanks, D-Town. Hey, Bill. Good to see you. Hope you're all doing well. Need to be careful because those enemies can easily spot me over there. As well as some by the gate. I don't think there's any... Yeah, those players are... they returning? And it was them that I saw running. Yeah, they are returning. Okay, good, good, good. Means that I can listen here by the gate. Yeah. They're yelling at me. There are still enemies out there. That's flipping great. They didn't clear anything at all inside. And that guy is out of the gate. He's turned with his back towards us, but there's probably another dude right inside of the gate. So if there's a time to be sneaky as of right now. Because my knife isn't doing anything. It's not like in other games where you stab someone and it gets a direct kill. Like eventually the enemies will bleed out from the stabs, but yeah, it takes like 3 stabs on them, and you know, I mean they are not stabbing back; they shoot you immediately. So we're fine to peek behind here. Yeah, good, good. There's no enemies here. Fine. I'm just hoping that that guy is not going to turn his back and walk inside of here again. It's not normally they stand patrol around here on the inside. Well, I seen them in both spots, so I'm not sure about that. There is some RNG as to where the placements of the NPCs are, which is making it always interesting to hop onto a server and not knowing how many enemies are placed where. Just a pot of food. I had potatoes and some pork chops today. And something that I often don't do is appreciate like my mom for like cooking every day for me and stuff like that. Like I know I rant a lot about my mom, but honestly I appreciate her as well. Hey Casper. Yeah, there's an enemy patrolling over there. Could be one over here. Nope, he's not around. Oh, lucky that that enemy isn't around. I would have died already. I'm just trying to be very sneaky about this. That's why I'm going crouch and trying to go slow. Because these enemies have the ears of eagles, even worse than eagles. I think I need to go through here. Not entirely sure. There's usually an enemy right in here as well. Doesn't appear to be the case now, or I'm going to get shot if he's right outside here. Yeah. Trying to peek corners. Yeah, no enemies here. Wood. These fences are going to do little about giving me side cover, but in some cases they have stopped some of the bullets. An enemy on the far side of the landing strip there as well. More worried about the guys over in that direction. I need to be right in there. And there's an enemy right about at the tip of my knife. Don't know which way he is facing. Looks like he has his back turned to me. Which, man, I would love for there to be a way to just crouch up behind enemies and then just slice them with a knife. Fuel storage. Why? Never been to this location? Wait, that's strange. I've been running around here like quite a lot for the latest missions and whatnot. Oh, oh, oh. Shh, be fine. Oh, yeah. Okay, now we press F on this one. Good. We press F on this one. Good. That's mission complete. There we go. Now we just make a run for it. Oh, there's an enemy right there as well. Oh no! Oh no! 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 Enemies everywhere. The thing is, I'm okay with dying, by the way. That's why I didn't brought any gear, no equipment whatsoever. Just because I know this was a crazy mission to go on. Well, with them being shooting at me and then knowing where I am, I might as well, right? Might as well try and get something else done. While I'm at it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Not that way. Not that way. Run. 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 Ow. Oh god. Ah! Oh. Just too much. Too much enemies, but hey, at least I did my task, right? Gunny is going to go level 3 now. Which is great. Get some money from that. And this gun. This gun was the gun that I was after this entire time. It has a wonderful scope on it. Also now we have these magazines which I can buy, which hold 60 bullets per mag. Yeah, that was one of the things that I was after. The other thing that I'm after is upgrading this one, because he's going to have new blade carriers. I don't think new helmets. Another rucksack for us, which is going to be these type of rucksacks, the Russias, and they hold like 30 spaces. Also, this is the plate carrier that he's going to have next level. Also, I can just... This is a... Has protection 3 on it. Front and back plates as well. This one is 3 front and back plates. Also, they're about the same. I think that these hold 9. The other one holds more spots, I think. Yeah, 12 spots. That's good. It's fine. Let's see. Banshee has a new task for us. Let's accept that one. Mark all the jets in Fort Nerrit. That's gonna be fun. Leopard wants us to search in and around Foxnarit and uncover what happened to Atsawing Xion. He is still on the missing girl, has not knew there. Good. Once again, I need to head in here. Just going to go with
Denied. All available birds are in flight.
a different approach if the helicopters are on station. Still have to eat Cornelio. Oh no. It's gonna be late dinner. Like actually I like my dinner time switches a lot. Like I try to eat something at 6, but it came up with being past 11 p.m. as well, so that's basically because I stay up way too late. Let's see if that one is gone off the map. I'm gonna attempt and call in another one.
Negative. All birds are in the air.
Let's ask. So it's Delta or Lima. Anyone going Delta, Lima? I mean, wherever they drop me off is fine. And this is not that much of a long run. But I rather land here now. Because I need to make it to this side of the building. There's a camera there. There's also one right in the hall here. But that's a headquarters, which was a way that I was running to, by the way. Then there's then there's a lot of helicopters. Thanks for that. Thanks for reminding me to put these on.
Request denied. All available birds are in flight.
One is going to land, one is going base camp. Let's just hitch a ride. Why not?
Ready up, we're taking off.
Where are we going? Ooh, Golf 1, that's... the airfield. I have anything to do on the airfield? No, that's in the resort. Fortnite headquarters, nope. Prisoner 23 is at the headquarters as well. What remains is a hell of a job. Lost Girl 2, by the way. Hackers is what I was attempting to doing with the cameras. Jets and Marks was our new one, and Lost Lover is, yeah, finding some documents there. helicopter is Pac-Man. Oh, what do I have on me? Oh no, I brought these with me.
Get ready. 1 minute.
Oh, so I have to place trackers at these at the blue jets that we saw. I mean, you can see them on the map here as well. There's one right here. Here is the other one, and the last one. Huh.
We're getting close. 30
Not sure if there's two next to each other here. Sure where the third one will be. I'll be fine. I'm just being dropped off on the other side of the map. Please let me end. You know, I will lose everything. It's fine. Let me just refresh the server here. Because it's even working on my nerves. Long wait. Disconnected from the server. What a surprise. Wow. Never would have thought that. Just trying to get into like another server here. One where I can ask for a helicopter directly again. Hopefully. Or hitch a ride to the good side of the map. Let's see, players are out. Ooh. Ah, those are all a bunker. One is bugged, that one is going to Lima 2, which is over here, that's for bunker. Echo 2 is all the way up in Sawmill. I need to go to Lima 1.
Raven, wheels up for
Go.
base camp.
Okay, I'm gonna risk everything here. Bring all the gear with us. I mean, if we die, we die. It's fine. At least I can buy the guns now, so I'm not afraid of losing these anymore. And the bullets as well, so... let me put that in here. Am I going to need healing? Probably. The tracker's went in here, that's good.
Raven here, ready to head out.
Don't miss it. That wouldn't be a first time.
10 seconds. Strap in, we're heading out.
There's been multiple times where I have asked for a helicopter and then it finally arrives, but then I'm too busy with sorting out stuff that I missed that notification. And then they go like 10 seconds and I'm like, ooh, let's run. And then I'm just too late. Get on it. And it takes off. Really sad to see an empty helicopter leaving base. Especially all the way out, like on 2-3 minute ride to like Foxtrot or Hotel. Because you have to wait until the helicopter gets there, then it lands, and then it takes off again, and then it takes like an extra minute or two to fly off the map. So yeah, it's all the extra waiting time. Yeah, I'm loving it. Stay down.
Get ready. 30 seconds.
Thanks for coming up with that, by the way. This time it should be going a bit more easier because we're a bit more lethal this time. Just need to get over that hill, and behind that hill is the back entrance. And then from there it's to the radio, to the control. What is it? Is it a radio tower or is it a control tower? The one where the planes get guided. One thing with this is I can just bait them out. Just like that. And that shot just ricocheted off his helmet. Could have more coming up, but yeah. That's fine. Quickly grab some more bullets out of these guys. I'm not worried about bringing in an extra gun. Usually about 4 of them out here. Not seeing number 4 is somewhat worrying me. There he is. Just die already. Jesus, flip's sake. This is a terrible idea. Right? The guy to the right is going to come out as well. It's time for a tactical retreat here. Oh, good. Mind your feetsies, because they can shoot through the gaps of the gate if they want. That it happened before, but I know it's a possibility. If there's like even this tiny slight gap, like it's intentionally made so that a bullet can pass by it. So even these gaps, like if enemies get lucky, they will shoot you through it. Ah, it's fine, it's fine. I like it. It's kind of the thing that I do. Just bait them out. I don't know how good you can hear the AI, by the way. Like, I hear them faintly now. do you mean we're not done playing yet? I'm pretty much... There's stupid bullet penetrations. Box. Splints, not interested, not interested. Not interested. Was there anything else on the floor? No. There's a loot box here as well. One of those. One of those. Okay. Even though I have 60 bullets in my magazines, I'm always counting on those 30. Because when I switch to full automatic fire, um, yeah, when I switch to full automatic fire, it's oh, 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 oh. He had to hit me as well. Come on. That's unfair. Like Bruce. We'll go over by time. Ooh. I brought the truckers with me. Oh, I should actually put one trucker here. But then try to mark those jets. First things first, I think, is going to be putting that wire on that camera. So I'm done with this side. Well, there. I'll turn up the stream volume just a bit, but I'm very much concerned. Well, it's an 18 plus. Like, it's a mature game, okay? Don't understand that. Yeah, and that's what I need to do with all these flipping cameras all over the place. Oh, AKs, I don't need the AKs. There's the... Is there another player around here, maybe? No. Any friendlies out here? Sake, man. Like the thing is, we have proximity chat, but only my faction is showing up. But if there's players from other factions, like they can still hear me and talk to me over proximity chat. That's why sometimes you will hear me yell out stuff. It's kinda to be sure that we don't shoot each other's mags out. Because that happened before. Did I check this one? I didn't. Nope. Got the grenade, got that, and make a run for the jets. There we go. Switch to full automatic here as well. I'm going inside of here. Lol. That was a short trip.
Raven dispatched. Moving to base camp.
Right. Hey, Papa. How's it going?
This is Raven arriving shortly near your position. Yay, 30 seconds.
I was expecting him to be on the other side of the bunker. Basically, these go in like sort of a crescent shape. I was expecting him to be on this side.
Raven on station and ready to pick you up.
But no. That's what I mean. And now he's gonna yell 10 seconds and I'm gonna be
10 seconds.
just too late. Oh no. Flip, 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 flip.
Get ready, we're moving out.
I'm totally not. Well, I lost basically the gear that I had. I lost.
Getting close. 1 minute.
I'm not gonna get it back unless mysteriously someone else is going to come in and cause chaos. But I don't think that will be happening soon because that guy is waiting to go back to base. Pretty sure of it. And all the rest of the players, like there's one here. He's rank 2. He is not going to be my hero. Rank 20, they're probably the rank 20 could come actually to Fort Nerit, but I'm guessing he's gonna go either Samuel for money, or if he has the money, they're gonna go Tiger Bay or Midnight Sapphire.
Move out!
Ooh. How far did he kill this street? No, not that far. I'm getting shot at already. I'll die, but it's fine. At least I'm hoping to get into the front door of the headquarters, which is likely not going to happen. Oh, find the gap. No one there. Good, great. Can I jump over these? No. Spikes everywhere. There's an enemy right there. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Stop shooting at me. Stop being out of stamina. You silly bean. You silly, silly bean. Ah! Help. He's running that way. I'm going this way. Good. Bye. Thank you. No, 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 no. Oh 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 no. I can get in these buildings. Oh no. From here behind the truck. Good. This house. Good. 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 Yeah, I'm totally not gonna make this run. Nope. 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 Oh lord. Oh lord. Oh lord. Jesus, protect me. Why was why couldn't I open that door? Is that not a thing? Like, do those doors not open?
Negative. All birds are currently dispatched.
I should've. I forgot. There was one right here as well that I needed to get. Ah! First things first, headquarters. I'm not sure. I didn't see the pop-up. Like, you have to specifically look at the handle as well for a prompt to open the door. Which is, like, from a realistic situation, I get it. Like, you need to grab the handle to open the door, but game mechanic wise, it would have been a better decision to go like, oh, you're looking at a door? Well, you can open this. But it makes these run more fun for me. Where are you going, Lima too?
Negative. All birds are in the air.
Well, the shot. Yeah. Well, in some instances, I wouldn't be surprised if there were actually doors that got welded shut.
Raven, wheels up for base camp. Raven reporting. I'm on my way. ETA, 30 seconds.
At the barracks, there's one right here, I believe. Although I'm not sure about the barracks one. I know it's the little guardhouse that was out here that has one, and there's one inside of headquarters. There should be one near the barracks, but I don't know where it is. Oh, oh, oh.
10
Wait for me,
seconds.
wait for me, wait for me, wait for me, wait for me, you stupid idiot, wait for me. I'm here, I'm right here. Thank you.
Ready up, we're taking off.
Well, the thing is, Papa, like, I heard you yelling at Daisy as well, but like, never a bad thing about it.
Get ready. 1 minute.
Well, maybe, but you were playing like the solo PvP. This has the aspect of super intelligence AI as well, and yeah, they can
We're getting close. 30 seconds.
they can shoot you with one bullet from like 200 meters away, which is insane without a scope, without even aiming. And if the bullet just hits in the wrong spot, you drop that. Simple as that. But yeah, it's really a love and hate relationship that I have with this game.
Spread out.
I hate the fact that the NPCs are designed the way they are, but I hate it that much that I actually enjoy it. Like, I wouldn't want to play this any other way. Like, I don't want like Call of Duty AI in here or whatsoever. It's great that it's all very realistic. Like, you saw me sneak up that one guy, right? Um, like outside of the airport, where I could sneak up behind the wall and then get inside, and I was fine. Like, stuff like that, and that stuff that you will never. You will kind of experience it in Call of Duty, but then with the silencers, like if you shoot one AI, and the other one is not looking directly at him, they won't argo. These are just hive minded. Like they see an enemy, like they see a friendly get killed, like a few meters out, and like they know, oh wait, there's enemies around, and they start looking around as well. Like some will find out where the shot came from, and then they will come and either try tactically scouting out the area of where you are, or they will just straight up run to you. And the worst thing is, sometimes they even start shooting randomly at the location that they think you are. And that's the random drops that you get is just because the AI thought you was there and you were there. And the bullet just hit in the wrong spot. And then that's the aspect of the game that I love. On the other hand, like AI tanking like 20 bullets in the face is not realistic at all. Ooh, there's camera. There it hangs. How much do you wanna bet that I'm gonna get that camera done and I'm gonna die immediately? Okay, that one guy was looking. Oh wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind. Get a camera, get a camera, get a camera. Ah, flip sake! Ah, this is the part that I hate the most. Just having to wait for those flipping damn helicopters.
Raven here. I'm moving out. ETA 30 seconds.
I've spent how many hours in this game? And like, actually believe it, there's more half of the time where I'm just sitting around and waiting for helicopters, either to call them or either to get them to the locations.
Raven here. Ready to head out.
Yeah. Go, go, go.
Strap in. We're heading out.
Whee! Okay, Papa. I might be still online. I am not sure how long I'm going to go for here.
Approaching the LZ. 1 minute.
I know Casper is going live right now. Man, I don't know, Dallas. Like putting someone on your phone is. Eh.
Ready. 30 seconds.
I appreciate the view. Like, if you have to go into other things, it's totally fine. I'm not holding anyone hostage here. Imagine though. Like imagine actually being one of those streamers who can get kids to stay until their mission is done. And then more insane is that the kids actually will tell their parents, but no, I'm still watching, he's not done yet. That's something that I never felt for, and two, I never really understood how people could be that much manipulated at the age of like 13 to 14 years, where they're like, oh no, yeah, but well, we have to like, or bad things are going to happen. No, it's not, it's fine, you'll survive. The streamer won't like it maybe, but yeah, you'll be fine. That being said, you better all like, or 13 days of bad luck and blackouts on your pad. Imagine though, imagine. Would it be a lot of blackouts? Or am I going to be stupid and try the exact same pad again? No, I'm going to try slightly different from another angle. Am I going to die again? Yes, probably. Very much likely that I will die again. But after all, I mean, it's a Let's Die series, so where would the series be if we oh, what the flip? Those were all enemies. I saw the one guy with the backpack and I thought he was a friendly because he shot one time at me and then he went through the gate with me as well, and I was like, well, if he's not seeing the other two, they must be friendly as well. And then I get shot. I don't know. Oh god. Wait, actually there might be an explanation for this. No, I'm in joint operations, which means that there's no PvP, so what happened there? I'm done. Wow.
Roger.
Jesus.
And heading to base camp.
Even the AI got confused with me being there. That's what it feels like. And we're like, oh, this guy's just running up to us? Okay, we'll let him. Imagine if the AI had like conversations about it beforehand as well, and they were like, hey, dude, look, Mr. Ball Guy is running up again. And the other one is like, yeah, let him run. I shot him once. And the other one is like, well, he's coming pretty darn close to the camera. And then shoots you. Oh my god, no. And this game in these early stages really has gotten a weak spot in my heart. It's the stupid stuff like this that really keeps me playing.
We're getting close. 1 minute.
Mind you, after that camera, there's still two, which one I don't know the location of. Well, I do know the location, sort of, but not exactly where it is. I never seen it before.
Approaching the LZ. 30.
I seen those other cameras before, and like I know pretty damn well where they are. Just getting to them again. But the other one, I have no idea. I think it's around back of, well, yeah, technically the back of the building. I think it's around here somewhere. But it very much could be right there. Which is going to be fun to do a full loop around this building first to find out. One thing that I'm thinking is that there could be another little building, like right up here, like the one that's here, like that guardhouse or whatever, and that it's on there. So, hmm. Just for funsies. Yay, everyone made it inside. Nice. I wish I made it inside. Just need to look up and press F. That's all I have to do. All I have to remember. Right here. Past these mothers, fathers and sons, and brothers. Press them. Press F. Good. How am I not hit once right now? You see the silly randomness that I mean? This is exactly what I mean by that. Of course, no, that doesn't matter. That's one more done.
Negative. All birds are currently dispatched.
it's fine. It was. I wasn't expecting to make it do that camera, to be honest. Especially, with just crossing over that bridge. I'm gonna see if it's. So I would have to come from Delta 2 then.
Negative.
Yeah,
All birds are in the air.
of course. Waiting for birds in the air. It will be a surprise if all the birds were under the ground.
Request
Like that
denied.
would
All
be
available
actually
birds
something
are
that
in
we
flight.
could report.
Exfil confirmed. Raven en route to base camp.
Hey man, all the choppers are underground.
Raven
All the
here.
birds are
Moving
in
out.
the air. Yeah,
ETA
right.
30 seconds.
Where else would they be?
Raven wheels down and ready to load. 10 seconds.
I just make it look hard. That's the main issue. Well, it is supposed to be a hard experience. Like they actually worked with someone who worked for the Pentagon and like went through the army. He did private um, private army stuff as well. They had a full interview out on their main website, which I stumbled upon this morning, and I watched the entire interview, and it's pretty interesting. Like, know that there's more and more people with money right now who are getting like ex-militaries and whatnot, like real guns for hire.
We're getting close.
And
30 seconds.
yeah, all outside of the war with like the ones we hear about on the news and everything, that there's like stuff out there like oil rigs that are protected by military stuff and everything, like heck, even for private exclusive parties and whatnot, that they have guns for hire and so on. Like the true meaning of guns for hire, really. But then they're all military people as well, or a wide branch of them are, or have to do something with the army, not necessarily military people, but like he was talking about doing work for the CA as well, and he brought like a wide vision to the developer of this game of being like, hey, well, it's not always like quote unquote clear for either the mercenaries or the task givers what does need to be done. And yeah, that's like literally, gray zone warfare. Like means the war that is going on like under the radar, which is pretty much tied into the story with this game as well. Like they really couldn't have gone with any better name. Because basically what's happening is that I explained this the other day, like a bit, but like I wasn't even of the understanding of all of this. But yeah, there's like a war going on for ages here. There was war before. Now they kind of stopped. That's gonna hurt. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! If he can get me, if he can get me, that's gonna hurt. If he can get me, he got me. Oh no! Yeah, just straight up mercenaries, Corruptor. But like there is like some like actual gray zone between that, because you have like mercenaries who are just there for security reasons and whatnot.
Negative. All birds are in the air.
But then you have like real small private armies. Like my man was, well, my man, the man was talking about like having to go. He didn't specify the place, but he needed to go somewhere, and basically they asked him like, hey, like for this task, we
Denied. All available birds are in
we are
flight.
going to acquire a little army. So he had to go up, and I think this was in Africa somewhere.
Raven dispatched. Moving to base camp.
So he had to pull out all of his connections and whatnot that he had over the years to
Raven
actually
reporting.
get
I'm on my way.
more people on board for
30
the task. And eventually he raised like a little army, but in the extents and in the ways, it's basically what this game is trying to implement on us. But these vendors are actually our task givers, right? And they all have their own meaning of being here. They all come with like their own backstory and whatnot.
Strap in. We're heading out.
Basically what happened on the island here is that after some years of war, like the president died, his son took over, and his son started experimenting on stuff, but he also like raised the tourism for this island, because like yeah, it looked like we were connected to mainland, but we were on an island basically. Like in Tiger Bay, he built like an entire shopping mall. Up in Midnight Sapphire is like the richer people housings and whatnot. Like we got villas. We have the Sapphire Hotel. We have the golf course here. So this was, yeah, very tied into the backstory. like well designed everything. Um, but then yeah, basically disaster happened at ground zero, which it's up to the players now to decide what happened there. Like, was it a nuke that went off? Was it like an experiment gone wrong? Something happened there, which is currently not in the game, which is a bit, but like it's fun to speculate about what happened. Because it's basically a radiation zone as well. Um, so yeah, that there has happened something here, which made all the tourists and everyone like rush out in a panic. So that's why we're seeing nobody else but like bandits and like military people. But the problem is with the the former president's son. Uh, like he took over the presidentship, and he resided in Fort Nerid, like the fort named after his father. Um, and he kept still in there, like he shut down the perimeter with walls and whatnot, which is the effect of what we're seeing now. Um, Eventually, he died to some cause as well, which I don't think was stated to what he died. Um, but now, X amount of years later, like the military people, all withdrew to Fort Nerid, and the rest of the island was led in chaos. So there's multiple um, like little gangs of bandits roaming around. Like you have the bunker here, which is expected to be military domain, but it's like not military. It's run by bandits, actually, uh by people who came to Lemang after the fall of the first president. Um, Basically claim pieces of land for themselves, or gotten here for loot and treasure and whatnot, and that's why all of us are being summoned to do these tasks. Because we all fight for our resided factions ourselves. Um, and in the beginning, we had a bit of an explanation about what the Crimson Shield Internationals were, what the Lemang Recovery Initiative were, what the Mitra security systems were. Basically, it comes down to these people here, the Lemang Recovery Initiative. They were made to restore order to the island. Um, so there's like they're real military people and everything. Like they do your back check to get in there. Mitra security systems is more like, like, yeah, you have been active on military fields, like maybe even just CIA or whatever. But yeah, like if you're good enough, you can join us, and basically we are here to um secure what we can for ourselves, and most of them is just doing soldiers for soldiers work, which I think was a nice line, a nice storyline. um the Crimson Shield International, they are more like, yeah, they know that they have a military force, and basically they're using that force for their own good. Like they want to claim Lamang, but restore it to their hand rather than restore it like the main recovery initiative who want to bring it back to the way the first president saw it, with like it being a safe haven for everyone and whatnot. Like these people are just wanting to claim this all for themselves, and we are more like a meh. We'll see what we get out of it, kind of deal. I think that that story is pretty interesting. Now that there was talks about, well, what if mercenaries meet in real life with other mercenary groups, and like the guy literally said, like it can go south pretty fast. Like, there can be gunshots and whatnot. Like you can agree on terms. Like, okay, we will take that part, and you guys can do whatever you need to do in there. Um, but yeah, like that is the stuff that comes back into the starting zones. So Kyo Vongas, you start out here. Um, then your next mission is like way over in Bunker. I think is the first location that you go to, that everyone is going to. So for them, it's like basically passing around two other factions, which they clash with. For Namtaven, it was Midnight Sapphire that is a bit out of reach as well, with the Palang airfield, and then Hunter's Paradise. It, yeah, like it plays very well around the circular system, but yeah, it's something that's all on the main website of Gray Zone Warfare. It's pretty interesting to read through it, like especially because every um mission is not done with cutscenes or whatever, but like you get a decent set of information right here about what your mission is, and why you're doing it for. So it's not like a random, like, oh, you get like hook up 4 cameras and you're done. There's a specific reason why we're hooking those cameras up, and that's the real joy of that, I think. Um, right, that's it. I'm gonna stop because it's basically the same thing that happened last time, and last time it took me like what, half an hour to get back there and die immediately in the same stupid manner. And that was the whole reason why I was explaining everything, because I was hoping that the AI would have settled a bit, but nope.
Roger. Raven is in the air and heading to base camp.
Let me try that once more from another approach. Going to the same landing zone indeed, but like
This is Raven, arriving
another
shortly near
approach
your
here.
position.
Let me
ETA, 30 seconds.
Mm, most of them are situated out here. Well, somewhere here along these along this opening. I think is right here. Um, so if I would come from main entrance and go directly in these bushes, I should be able
Raven
to
on
make it
station,
over there.
ready to pick you
Yeah,
up.
we're doing. Delta 2.
10 seconds. Get ready, we're moving out.
I don't know if that other guy got on or not. Oh, maybe. Maybe he wanted to hop on. I don't know. It's always a hit and miss if someone joins a helicopter ride. Hey, Lunas. Good to see you, brother. Thank you for stopping by. Is there any reason why you restart, by the way, Lunas, with Planet Crab? Because I saw earlier that you and a little lady were playing that. I was just wondering if there was any particular reason to it. Or are you trying to do an extra challenge with the game, or is it just, yeah, for the fun of restarting? I know a few games came out with updates as well, and I'm very much lagging behind on updates now for games. Like I haven't even seen the stuff that's in Modern Warfare, to be honest. Like I know you guys have been streaming it, and I have pulled you up in the background, but like yeah, on my laptop. Like when it's late at night, I intend to have multiple little screens open with all of you in. Um, just so you're all on the foreground, so to speak, so that everyone gets the view. And I got the hearings that it works. Like if you put them up in like those little windows, rather than in tabs over each other. Just with like the split screen options, but then you can add like, no, what is it? I think on my laptop I can fit 8. Around 8 videos that I can fit. And granted, I can't see chat. That's why I mostly keep that stuff done for lurking and whatnot. Let's see, but this is the main. Is this the main entrance, or where am I? Where am I here? Oh, wait. This is the one that I. Is this the one that I did, or did I do this one? I know I'm confuzzled. Yeah, the camera is right there. Okay, I can see that one. So maybe I move. It's this one that I completed, right? That truck being there. Yeah. Let me then backtrack. See what the other location looks like. I'm hoping that truck is like kinda of a separator on the road. Yeah. Um. Also, it's definitely another. Oh. Well, good thing I checked the map because it's actually here that I need to be now. Oh, it's good. So I don't have to be there. I did this all along. Am I trying to sneak to that building? So the other one is inside and this one is just out here. So let me try and be sneaky and get around it. I'm sure it will be fine, right? Right, look. No enemy to see. Hey, peekaboo. Go, objective complete. Get in here. Go around. Ah, they found the fucker. Oh no. Boop. Got one more to do. Oh no, this entire time I was heading for the wrong one either. Ah, flip's sake.
Raven, wheels up for
I
base
died
camp.
like 12 times doing the same thing. I was going the wrong
Raven
way.
here, I'm moving out. ETA, 30 seconds.
Just getting inside the fort. It's going to be. I know there's a side door right here. Which could be the most easiest
Raven,
to
wheels
get
down, I'm
into.
ready to load.
Maybe.
Ready up, we're taking off.
I know I've gotten in there before. I actually went all up in the building to the second floor for an earlier mission. Actually, successful exfil from that mission as well because I had help from another random player who just happened to be there. I think he needed to kill the boss in there. Which I'm pretty sure that's while we're getting these cameras up. Hey there man, I've got a special task for you. You're gonna be a cameraman of sorts. I need you to infiltrate military bases and get their cameras. We need as much information on them as possible. I don't want to go a minute without being alerted when soldiers go to HQ or people base. I want them to see my screen. I want... What? I want them on my screen 24/7. Like some Big Brother bullshit. I'll provide you with some wiretaps, and I want you to install them in cameras in base. Soon we'll know more about them than our mothers. Oh, and don't worry, if you manage to lose them, I can always tell you more. So yeah, that's like he wants more information. That's what we're here. And that's kind of where the gray war zone stuff comes into play. It's like not are we. Well, we still are mercenaries, but like the people for what we do this stuff for is not always like intended as a greater good. It can be just their personal preferences as well. The main entrance is just a bit too long overrun out in the open. Gonna see if I can get to the gap in the wall here and move from there. Then it's probably going to alert some guys out of here, come outside and to come to me as well. Hopefully it should do. Hopefully that will be the case. Yeah, not 100% sure on this, but pretty sure if I run up here, they're gonna spot me from somewhere. Hey, Kickboo. They were not coming before. Oh, and there's a gap. There's a gap in the wall that I need. And once inside, I'm going to try and sneak. Like so. And just keep sneaking up for as long as I don't get shot. For as long as I don't get shot. Or I don't hear shooting. I shouldn't be sprinting around because it's only going to give me my position away. And that's like sort of the last thing that I want here. He's facing container. Why is he looking at the container? And that guy is looking the other way. That's nice of him. Pretty sure he's gonna watch to the right any second now and he's gonna see me. I can get through that gap, so just go slightly across. I don't see anyone up here. Might be someone up here to the right, but I don't see him. Not yet, at least. No one down this way. Good. Just need to go over the fence and then come up to the side here, and there's a door here that does open. And that leads straight into the building, and from inside the building I can just straight up start running towards the main entrance and hope that we get the camera. There will be guys at the front of the building, and I never managed to sneak around the building perfectly. At least not on the inside. And why is it so quiet here? Like, yeah, okay, I seen some enemies there and I heard them up there, but this is oddly silenced. Are they all inside the lobby? I just hear someone whistling. Let- Got it. Oh boy. These games though, sometimes. Listen, why would you throw that away? Don't throw gear away. Oh, because it's broken. That's probably why. He probably got it for $31. I mean, that's some bullets, right? Some people. Hmm. He needs another mission. I thought that this was going to be the last mission for him. Get him up to rank 3. Ah. What other tasks does he have slip out? Oh. That's because I'm stupid. I still need to complete the task. That's why he's not leveled up. There we go. Collect our rewards available. I retrieve the intel from the barracks and report back to Handshake. Locate patrol document, accept that task. And yeah, now we can buy these rigs. As I said, these rucksacks, very nice. Another belt here. Well, it's not another belt. No, it isn't. It's the same one. It's another tactical vest, I think, that unlocked. That's fine. So the full set would cost me. Yeah, there's nothing new that unlocked here except for the Valor, which gives less protection plus 20%. We do have some new helmets. I believe these are the new ones. 3A plus. Which is currently the best. It's the most expensive as well, so need some new sunglasses. That's about it for gear. So if I need to gear up with that gear, it's going to cost me about 2,280. Um, Saving 800 of that is making it a total of 1,410. If I don't buy the glasses though, if I say screw you glasses, it's only coming down to 130, and with the blade carrier it boosts us up to 217. So yeah, oh well, it's fine. I can just sell these off. There's no need to keep those around. By the way, guys, there's something like honestly cheeky going on with this entire playthrough. Um, Hey Stephanie. Um, so the problem is, right? I I got one. I bought one right right here. Down at the bottom because there wasn't enough space. That's what happened. There we go. That on. Helmet on. Vest on. Belt on. I forgot the mask. Never mind what I said about it being that cost. You have to add $13 in the total there for the mask. Which is going to make it in the end, right? There we go. That. And then my arsenal of weapons here. Let me take that one. Take an extra headset. But yeah, about this sneaky thing that is going on. So basically, we go around like the entire Lamang Island and killing mercenaries for, keys. Well, those keys you keep in like little safe lockers. At first, you just keep them on your person. Later on, you unlock these key holders, which holds 4 keys, which is kind of cute because they fit in like one square of your inventory. Way later on, and I don't know from who it is. I just know it is out there somewhere. It's not gonna be Lapret. She's going to sell these kind of things, but like a 4x4, but with like a 3x3 grid inside of them. So like creating out 4 slots for 9 more spaces. But for that, I have to get her to level 3 as well. Um, but I know there's like bigger cases. Now, the reason why I know that there's bigger cases, let me scroll down here and I'll reveal you something. Yeah, someone this morning just saw me running into Tiger Bay, which is like a highly guarded place. Like the AI is even more insane than what you seen now out in Fort Nerid. Talking about this place, by the way. So I was basically trying to run all the way from here, um, through these bushes, across the mall here. I'm trying to get to the restaurant, which I did get the location, but I need to be in that specific building, and that's the hotel that Gunny is talking about. Right here for the lost girl. To find that information there. Um, but yeah, like I died as soon as I got the pop up for the restaurant. I got shot by wild crazy guy that was all over the street, by the way, which I didn't see until I was out of breath right at this corner and I took the turn into the street. Um, Maybe if I fell back a bit and waited on more stamina, I would have made it, but yeah, pretty sure I wouldn't have because there was AI shooting from like right at this tree. There was 3 AIs here. There was like 2 guys in front of the restaurant. There's people who run out of the mall, I'm pretty sure, because they were running across the street. And I would say right about here. Um, so yeah, all craziness went down. Even if I brought a gun with me, I would have died anyway. And upon returning back to main base, as one does when he respawns, and I do respawn a lot, um, I was happening to be looking at the map, just like right as now, and then I can hear the gunshots maybe next to me. Um, that was something that I was hearing as well, but I saw like my screen, like on the right side here, you can see it's now, well, the bush is moving, but like with the wall, it's perfectly still. Like it felt like it was shaking a bit. So I was getting bumped by a player, which I was like, well, this is getting a bit annoying. And then I closed my map, and as soon as I turned to him, he was like, "Hey, bro, I saw you dying out there. Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, well, I'm just YOLO running, because apparently that's now a term in this game. The YOLO running is where you go naked, like basically what I was doing before, with the cameras, just going naked, carry everything or as much as you can in your safe locker, and just go out there, fetch your items or do your task and die without any worries or not having to worry if you die. And thank you so much, Casper, for the raid. I didn't see that and I'm terribly sorry, buddy. I'm the worst at this. um but yeah, so to make it short, he was like, well, do you have any keys there? And I was like, well, yeah, I have some keys. Um, and he was like, well, wait, let me fix you something. And he dropped me this. Yeah, see, I even have the small key pockets in here with the keys that I collected. Like, I was doing pretty well. I had some major keys in here. I had some good keys that I collected for myself, right? So I was trying to gathering them all, or as much as I could, because you kind of reuse them at some points. If it's not for the loot, like it's can always reuse them for other players to help. But yeah, what was in here were wallets. So that's the wallet you see up here. D6 wallets. Like yeah, they are filled with money. It's about 200,000 in each wallet. This wallet is the legit money that I earn myself, doing missions and selling off stuff. But yeah, the a good 1,200,000 is stored up in these 6 wallets, which were in here, and in these key holders. I thought like he's going to give me like right. Okay, 1, 2, 3 keys in here, and
Streamer, look at chat. Look at chat, streamer. Streamer, chat, streamer, streamer. Look at
I'm
chat.
looking at chat. I am now. But yeah, so I thought initially, well, these are going to be empty. So I closed this down and I was like, well, hey, bro, thanks. Thank you so much, because I looked in one wallet and I saw there was like an amount of 200,000, which I was more than happy with. But yeah, then I went through the entire bag, and let me tell you, if I say I have every key in the game, I do mean I have every key in the game right here. Problem is, this is definitely a bag that is been glitched. Well, not been glitched, because like the keys and everything, like I know that there's some people out in this Le Mans community who have gathered all the keys together on one account and basically made like a distribution bag like this one, to duplicate it and to give it out to random people. And I was just one of those happy people to receive a bag like this. And I know the guy's name. Like, I do remember what the guy was named, but I'm not going to shout him out, because I don't know the legitimacy of these keys. And right as he gave me everything, before I could even look at his, well, before I had a decent chance to look at what was going on and everything, and realize like, oh my god, like he gave the entire game away basically. Before I could realize that, he was already ready to log off, because as soon as I saw his name and I was about to say, hey, thanks, Mr. X, he logged off. So that was clearly not to report him directly by in-game means. I think that what was the case. He was also the provider of the MK18 that I played with last time. This one is from a mission one that I kept on me. But yeah, this was attached to this backpack. like so, and he was like, well, here is this rucksack and you can keep it, and by the way, that K18 has some of the best attachments in the game on it. So yeah, that happened. And also why I got the second rush backpack along with this one, with this rig, and these 60 round max, right? Because you all seen I just unlocked Gunny level 6 is because of another friendly player moments earlier. Like the day was my lucky giveaway day. like gift day. Um he saw me running and he was like, well, hey, you still have a brown rucksack? And I was like, no, I'm just using it for now. I kind of want to get rid of it. This one, by the way. Why is there shouldn't be anything? There we go. But I was like retrieving basically a container which wouldn't fit in here because I needed the extra slot for the key. So I was like, well, if I need to bring this key over, basically in Sawmill, Sawmill is way over here, and I need to pick up a container there, and I was like, well, if I have to do that, might as well bring a rucksack that is pretty much waste. Hey, Confucius. So that I won't be feeling as sad to spend big money on a bigger rucksack while I only needed the smaller one. And then yeah, he just dropped me this rucksack and he was like, here, take this, man. I was like, oh, thank you. And then I opened it, and then to my surprise, there was like an MK18, but just with a suppressor attached to it as well on the side here. And it was basically set up like this, so with this rig in it. And this was pretty much filled up like with these 60 round mags, and then the gun itself also had a 60 round mag, which this one is a different gun, obviously. But like, yeah, that was like the fun experience I had today with getting extremely lucky, quote unquote, to get all of that stuff. And that's why I decided, well, I was waiting for a task up in Tiger Bay as well, because I run straight from here across this water and then came straight down here over the fence here, run all the way to the UNLRA camp, grabbed a piece of document that was on the table just moments before I died. And I was like, well, now I'm gonna need a key. But like I knew I was doing a mission, right? And I looked it up on a tutorial, and the tutorial guy said that after this mission you needed to go across there in that building was something that you needed to do, and up here was something you needed to do. Like, he was looking at a map, and I blindly took it as for granted. So as soon as I saw this map coming up with the what remains one, Like, I was like, ooh, that must be that quest there. So I run there and I came up in an empty storage room, basically. It's like a tiny, small, packed room with like shelves to the knock, and then there's like all this medical stuff. And I was looking all around because I was like, "Ooh, yeah, this looks like the place." And I couldn't find anything. And then I run over to my laptop, and then I saw that, like, oh man, I messed up completely. I needed to be in here for this mission, and I need to open that door. Um, and then do like a run around in the big villa. Basically, it's a big villa. Um, I need to do a run around in there, and I need to be in a fridge. So, like, yeah. I mean, I was bummed that I needed a key because these NPCs are one very hard to kill, let alone kill multiple, and let alone have time to loot all of those bodies to look for a certain key. Um, because there's a ton of keys out here, by the way, in Tiger Bay. Same with Sapphire, Midnight Sapphire. Here, there's like a key for this villa. I know there's keys for the different hotel suites. I know that there's a key for that place. I know there's a random key for here, I think. I think there's one in the employee housing as well that needs a key. Like, ton of keys. And with that player just dropping them, I was like, ooh, yeah, I can run this now. So I have been running quite a few times like this where I just die. But yeah, it's, it's just a fun experience. And I mean, as brutal as this game gets, right? Because I seen, like, I was watching a streamer this morning, who mainly plays um Gray Warfare as well. Like, he's doing his beginner tips, tutorials, and whatnot, and we're like kind of, sort of meeting up in his chats, to discuss, like, yeah, it's better to do it in this way or in that way because it works better. Currently, he's experimenting with gun setups and whatnot while he's streaming as well, which is interesting, especially if you see what you can all, like, for the main guns itself. It's pretty impressive what they have here, but then you go over to all of these little trinkets, and it's basically, yeah. So this one is for the MK18A4. That's an upper part, an upper receiver. But it like, you can attach this if you get, like, say, for example, this AR barrel. Like, the guns are pretty much built piece by piece. If you want to customize it, you can let's see here, like, if I can expect, I can take this off, right? No, I can't, because I put it over here first, and now I can freely detach stuff. So I can take away this, which is the charging handle, which all of a sudden that made our weapon not functional. Yeah, because it needs a handle. I can change out the grip for it. There's more little things, like I can go, no, I'm gonna take off suppressor, and then inside of that one, like attached to it, is like this muzzle. So I can change out muzzles if I want. Like basically like how you would go with real gun parts. So yeah, me not having any knowledge when it comes to weapon building, right? Because you get like a few stats like left and right, like recoil, handling, and then the size changing, whatnot on that particular item. Get like recoil control, weapon handling, arm stamina drain. Like you have all of those things, and you see them in here, but like from a totally other aspect, like you don't see any bars. Like what this does is, oh, this is filled up all the way to green. Like it's going to be better. It's basically a bit like Modern Warfare, but with Modern Warfare, I feel like we are in a much better shape of telling, like if it's going to be better or not. Um, with this, you're kind of left a bit in the blind, and like there's multiple setups for a gun that work pretty well, but also depending on the situation where you in. Um, for example, the scopes, even alone the scopes. I mean, I can take this off. Now I run this without a scope. Without a scope, the gun looks like this, right? Like your main iron sights. Then you have like, well, you can slap on if you want a 4x zoom scope. You can slap on a Spectre. You can slap this bad boy on. The Razor not, because that's not for that type of gun. But like yeah, there's like way more advanced things that you can do with customizing your gun yourself, instead of just going like, oh, like buy this one, for example. You could buy this one mainly for, it is the only option with the scope, I think, is why people are getting this one, like the Razor that I showed. I don't believe that Gunny sells the Razor. Because mind you, he is now max level. I'm over his reputation, and he's staying at level 3 currently until they make updates for the game, which they are wildly planning for. Oh no, you can. Um, but I think it's a bit of a price difference as well. As per this comes down to 2,000 something, and the gun itself is 6,000 something. But if you would buy each individual part, like it would total more money. And I think that's what I see people do, is get this gun and then get a gun like this or another barrel. I'm not sure. I am, like I'm saying, I'm not into the gun building aspect of it, but there's definitely like a huge collection already, and it's just going to extend. Like, I mean, here we have Artrition, and she is specializing in like the AKs, the Mosin type guns. We have Turncoat, specialized lighter type of AK guns. Advanced, you know what, these the SKS stands for, but yeah, he's more specialized in these type of weapons. Different types of ammos as well. Also different type of gear that we can find from him. And on the other hand, Banshee is like mainly focusing on shotguns, but surprisingly he sells the best sniper as well, which I don't have unlocked yet, but I'm hoping to. And it's basically a one shot about at about any armor. That's why people are so fiercely in love um with sniping on this game, especially PvP. And it's like wildly satisfying as well. Even with the MK18, just being able to zoom in, like all of a sudden from basically this being your maximum to almost times double that, and then to be able to like way in the distance, like pop a perfect headshot. That's yeah. You see the blood spatters around the head as well when you get a hit, and that's what we're doing it for. Just to get that kill confirmed, and make sure that the target is dead. Okay, even bullet wise, like there's these bullets are all for the same. These are all AK type of bullets. These bullets all go into the Mosens, the snipers. And these bullets is what I'm currently running. But then we have these as well. The dispersion is, by the way, the way when the bullet impacts your body, and it, like it's saying it's spearing like around the area of where it hit. Like it enters the body and then flies open into an impact zone. And with this, the impact zone gets shorter by 2% than what you actually hit. These are basically a one-shot hit above the waist because they have plus 3%. Now, granted, it's plus 3% on the entire upper body. That's just extra. So you're looking at about a hit range where you hit him here. He's gonna have 3% more spread out to the right of his body, like to where the vitals are. Or if I would shoot him here, I would definitely kill him because like the dispersion is making it so it's reaching out to the heart as well, where he's feeling the impact. As to where -2, like you hit like your target zone, say it's about 4 squares. I know it's kind of hard to see, but take those 4 squares and take 2% of it. It's gonna make it less than those 4 squares as to where the actual impact damage is after going through armor and whatnot. And like those things alone make it so more interesting, I think, because for enemies like the mercenaries and whatnot, you're perfectly fine, and then the other times you're like, oh, I'm not doing any damage. That's probably the main reason why you're not doing damage to them, is because they have a better rig of armor set, and yeah, it's much harder to penetrate through. Like he shot earlier, it is shot at a corner here, where I was shooting from right here, from on this hill. Um, I shot a guy out here, and that spot 100 meters away. Like a square is like 100 meter. Uh, and yeah, he just tanked the headshot. I was like, well, that must have been the helmet. So it was a ricochet of the helmet. Just hit the helmet in the right spot where it ricocheted off, and might have ended up with a bruise, but like he was fine. He survived that one. Didn't survive the next one though. Ooh, that's nice, Papa. Ooh, I can wait for that. Yeah, but the shadow play, I've heard about that, and yeah, definitely, man, definitely use it when you can. And I just loved to see you doing the RPG stuff. It was a really fun experience for me to see that. By the way, and once again, Casper, thank you so much for the raid, buddy. I know I've been mumbling on for what past last half hour or something. But people are still watching, so there must be some kind of interest in it. um, but yeah, yeah, I think I dropped you like this emoji or something. I know I'm kind of more trying to enjoy what everyone is creating more than being interferesome and like Casper maybe definitely has felt that impact over the last few days, where I'm like more quieter in chat than usual. It's not that I'm watching chat or not watching chat. It is because I want a better understanding for myself as to what immersion brings to streams, and I feel the best way to start with is being what actually is the sort of type of content that I'm drawn to, and what are the interests about what the stream really is, rather than being chatty because I'm made a mod, or like it's me, like, because if you get a good chat rolling, I feel like yeah, people are staying, people are chatting with each other, but like at that point doesn't matter what continent that you are bringing. I mean, in some regard it does, but I mean, that's something that, yeah, maybe it's bad for me to view it that way, but I just wanted to feel the impact of it, and so far so good. I think, I don't know. But yeah, all that aside, I am staring at this map for a long time now, and there's something satisfying about hearing all these helicopters taking off, and then just seeing where people are being picked up, and seeing where people are dying. Yeah. That man, That bank robbery was something though. Yeah, and I can definitely tell that you're like really enjoying it. But I also, don't get me wrong, Raptor, but what are your next, like, I hope that you can plan some events with the crew that you're playing with. And that's all I'm trying to say. You know, like that bank heist was genius. Um, but I think that there was like a lot of planning behind the scenes about it, and yeah, I don't know if you got involved both sides or not, but definitely definitely would. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's good, and I hope that many things come out of it. Like whatever the end result may be. Um, I know at least I'm going to enjoy it as long as I see you enjoying it. So hope hope the good redemption stuff there. Keep the game alive. Keep Rockstar reminding that there's more than GTA 6 that can bring money on the table. Uh, yeah. By the way, I heard something insane, and this is just random. But I heard someone talking about GTA 6 going to be base version like $100, and I'm like, what base version? And they were like, well, yeah, seeing it the way, um, like entertainment versus time thing or something. So basically, the more entertainment you get out of something, the more value it should have. And like, yeah. But then again, like the comment section was pretty wild on that video to go, well, like if they charge $1 less for each, or refund me $1 for each bug that we can find in the game, then the game is going to be pretty cheap, and they might even be paying on top of giving their game to us. So yeah, that was something. But like, can you imagine though? Like just giving so much on a base version of a game. Honestly, I get it. I get it. Like, there's gamers will be gamers. I've paid $100 on this as well, actually, which is pretty wild because it's still in early access. But I feel like the developers are in a good mindset. Um, just before I came live, by the way, I seen the interview that went live on their YouTube channel with the head developer for this game. Um, and it's, mind you, it's his first time being at the head of development for a game that's this. I mean, I've seen developers who did like a bit of coding, but aren't able to put together like even half of the decency that this game has. Even though it needs tweaking, it needs like extra features and whatnot. It needs still little bells and whistles. But that's to be expected with each game now. But I mean, like that's pretty wild to think that all of this was in someone's mind with the whole concept and everything, and seeing that coming to visual. The same with what was the game? Star something. Um, trying to think of it. It's escaping me, but it was an expensive game as well. But then knowing, like, kind of knowing that, like, Rockstar, what is Rockstar going to bring, right? Because Rockstar is like this huge branding company. Um, who knows who are going to sell their GTA 6 regardlessly, right? Um, far from it, and I'm not saying that $60 is an over expense for GTA 6, especially not if it comes with the online. Star Citizen, thanks, Papa. That's exactly the game that I was talking about. Yeah, well, I spent like an extra amount in it as well just to get me some extra fleets, just because I like the game. And I think that's a more viable approach as to leave it open to the players who are able to afford, um, or leave it viable for kids who are getting GTA 6 for their Christmas maybe, but then like a small little extra thing for the game for like a new year or something. I'm definitely not saying like make cryptocurrent things for games just because of the sake of it. I'm saying um let players decide if they wanna pay you extra or not. Not because they have to, but because they feel like they want to. And that should always be the case. Like if I'm buying a skin on Call of Duty and I know that it's up in the same like sort of area, it's because I feel like I want that skin, and I know that it's a wildly cross gray area as well, because like on the other hand they merge companies now, um who made Modern Warfare 3. There were aspects of all the development teams who worked on either the Black Ops series or the Modern Warfare series, or um the first original Call of Duties and whatnot. Like I know it was a joint cooperation of them now. Um but like still I feel like, yeah, sometimes like even with the battle pass, and you can't compare a battle pass, what I think, um to something as saying entertainment value. Can you? I don't think you can take it as an entertainment value. I think a battle pass is something that is in a game to give you X set amount of items that are otherwise locked away. So in that regard, you are buying your entertainment, but you're not getting extra entertainment for it. And like GTA 6 base version, $100. Now hear me out. If you want additional content, like additional heists and everything, I'm pretty sure that they can crank up a notch with that and ask like something for that DLC, something for that DLC, extra on top of the pile that was already given. And that's not acceptable. Not if that's the base starting price. Like if you want this game, Modern Warfare Grey Zone, I all the war zones. It's getting to my head. Grey Zone Warfare. Like if you want this game, it's only it was only 33 something euros for me. So about the equivalent of like $35. Um, which yes, I spent an extra 2 games to get the supporters edition for it. Did it cut me anything cool? Well, I lost most of the gear already. I still have 1 million. I got an expansion, like quite a big expansion on my locker space. I was early to get this, which you get from a mission as well. Proof is here. I got this Snug 908. And I do have another one. One came from the Ultra, and the other one came from a mission that I completed today. So basically, you earn these, and you can only use one of them. Just the space that they hold. So yeah, I just upgraded, paid more money for something that was in the game already, obtainable for every player. Which I think is like yeah, the base of being supportive. That's also the base of that's a total gray zone. Like even trying to explain what I'm trying to say is making my head dizzy. But with the supporter edition, at least you get your name in yellow. You get a special symbol next to it. It also shows that on the map. What other? This outfit, like the entire Grey Zone Warfare outfit, is something that you get as well. You get the gloves with it, you get the pants with it for these ones, and then the boots you get these. That's the entire look that you get from buying the supporters edition, which has no valuable at all, but it's like you're never going to see someone running with this shirt. They didn't pay for the supporters edition, which is by the way limited edition as well. They are planning on removing the entire support edition once they reach a certain goal, which currently is unset. Like, yeah, fair enough. We will have to see if it's going to be worth it. But well, and hey, at least if I die out there, or within 6 months the game is getting wiped, like I will restart with everything that I initially had extra with by getting the supporter edition. So all of those items will be coming back. These will all be gone, sadly. Um, but yeah, having that advantage over having a few better armor race and better rucksacks is going to make it more fun. But yeah. And see that's the well here's something about the difference between me ranting about GTA and not about Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare is at least bringing us constant updates. Even if it is with a battle pass that is renewable, I know it's a battle pass. I've been over it. You pay things for things that you otherwise won't get. But like I feel like with each new update, like there's like new maps that they roll out and everything, like revamp maps and whatnot. Um, but like, what is GTA doing? What is GTA 5 doing this day? Like, honestly, I don't know. Like, they brought a few expansions, yeah, like expansions that cost about half the game, and for what? Well, they gave us 10 years of updates and new stuff. In in theory, Papa. In theory, we shouldn't be paying extra DLC to get all the stuff that happened in the online stuff. Like core GTA 5. What changed in GTA 5 other than the online stuff? And granted, again, Modern Warfare. If you don't play online, but I can't be mad about Modern Warfare 3. Uh, this because of an unclosed what do you call that? Like unclosed something that it's basically contract that I have with them. So I have to say it's good, and everyone should get it. No, if only no, but like I truly love the zombie mode that they brought, and it's a bit of a shame that it went the way that it went. Does anyone add to the single player? Um, well, basically no, but I think we kind of evolved, especially with Fortnite, like the rise of Fortnite, the rise of Minecraft, that area. Um, like the zone between them changed something in the gaming industry where that cryptocurrency was very much needed to keep servers alive. Um, yeah, there are a couple of games to blame for them. I'm just picking two. Um, but I feel like we made a turn there that we can go back from. Like I remember having Tomb Raider um 2, right? Is that the one where she has to kill the dragon in the end? I think so. Yeah, the one where she travels to uh through Venice and stuff. I think it's in Tomb Raider 2 or 3. I'm not sure, one of those two. But like going back to those areas, like even with the very first Tomb Raider, um, like we had something truly called DLC, where we bought an extra disc, we installed it on top of the game, and it spread it out a base game. And so yeah, there were times where the base game was expanded with DLC. Like I'm gonna be a bit broad by it, but like Lego Dimensions had the perfect example of it. Like you bought Lego Dimensions, right? And what Lego Dimensions was about was you had like little Lego piece structures that you could physically make and then put on like some sort of scanning device, and it would read the blocks, and it would code those blocks to come alive in game as well. I believe that's how the game worked. I never played it. I only seen it being played online. Um, but I had like a similar thing from Activision, which was called Skylanders, and then you could buy something in real life, so to speak, giving your um, cryptocurrency to someone, and the game would change depending on what you bought or what you made from what you bought. Because I could basically the concept of Skylanders was like you have a character, and you have a vehicle, and you have a weapon, I believe, that you could add on, and with interchanging those three, like your the player on screen would change as well. It was a fun concept, especially for like for 14-year-old me. Maybe I was a bit too old, but who cares? I do enjoy it, and I still have my entire set of figurines that I collected for Skylanders. But I felt that that was the thing that is really missing out now in the entire gaming industry is what does it add? And if it adds, then yeah, you're gonna buy it anyway because it adds, you know. The same stuff like GTA 5 Online, but then they brought GTA 5 Online Heists, and like I know that you could pay a couple of dollars more to get like more exclusive heists and whatnot. Um, I don't know. It's like, for example, the yacht. like yeah, you could buy that in game, which was a great DLC. But then they came up with like, hey, let's add shortcuts and let's charge $100 or euros for a yacht that you could physically own in game. Well, physically, you could own it in game, but then you could, if you were good, you could earn it in game. And there's like a certain lag in some of the games. Like some of the games need a system like that, others need like another system as to where you could definitely earn it in game. And that's a turn point at Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3 as well. Actually, the entire series, um, the entire thing with battle passes is you buy something, but then like you see the end reward for it, and then it's not even all added. Like you have to unlock it, and oh, you didn't make it by the end of the season. Well, here's the catch: pay us more, and we'll unlock it all for you. Like, I mean, being the gamer that I am now and being the gamer that I once was, there's like a total difference in between them. Like now I game pretty much every day, every hour. Um, the gamer before me was gaming like an average of like maximum 2 hours a day, even if. So yeah, there's like yeah, it's a bit like the flip side of what Corruptor is experiencing now, where he has to go to work and yeah, real life stuff is coming in the way of being able to game 24/7. um, I think we all have experienced that turn point or will experience that turn point at some day as gamers. Um, but yeah, then I mean, there's still companies who grind you, who let you grind for stuff that you pay for. So in that kind of record, knowing that you have to complete a battle pass to get all the rewards is a battle pass uh DLC. No, it's not. It's a battle pass for that reason. And yeah, please don't bring it to Gray Zone, because Gray Zone is going to be a fun experience. I want to keep it that way. That's well more than well enough said. Oh my god, 20. What is YouTube broken again? Saying 8 of you are watching. That I got 12 likes. That I got 42 views. And that the average view was about a half an hour. That's like half of my rants that I've been pulling out like the last hour. You guys are truly flipping amazing. I love you all, guys. But unfortunately, this guy has got to go to bed. It's 12 a.m. currently, and but believe it or not, I've been up for couple of hours again. So yeah, it's time that I really had to bed now. Have a good night, my loves, and enjoy watching one of my friends. Link down in the comments below. Uh, always, man, always I say in the comments down below, in the description down below. But yeah, I'm going to let she be flurry rage on for a bit. He knows better what to say than I do. Cheers, y'all. Thanks again.
Thank you all so much for watching. I hope I see you all the next time. And to make sure that you don't miss it, please subscribe, leave a like, and leave a comment down below. And click that notification bell as you get notified when I go live next time. Down in the descriptions below, there's a ton of links to my friends and other great content creators out there. So yeah, go watch them or watch one of these videos popping right up now on your screen. So yeah, see you later all. Bye my loves. Bye.
Just like a quick comeback. I've been working on something, and I want your honest opinion. It's something going on in Premiere right now. Premiere. I hope that you stay until the end. It's the Ballad of Respawn.
Woke up in a world that's burning. Every step a lesson learned. Fell so many times, but I'm returning from the ashes, unafraid and into the wild. Restart. I hear the echoes of the past, whispers in the wind that say every fall is not the last, every end's another way. Battle scars that tell my story, every wound a patch of grace. In the shadows finding glory, through the darkness I embrace. When the night is at its end and the dawn is breaking through, I will find my strength again in the light that I pursue. Respawn. I hear the echoes of the past, whispers in the wind that say every fall is not the last, every end's another way. Each game we play, falling down but we won't stay. Every breath a brand new day. Respawn and lead the way. Respawn. I hear the echoes of the past, whispers in the wind that say every fall is not the last, every end's another way. Respawn. I hear the echoes of the past, whispers in the wind that say every fall is not the last, every end's another way. So we rise, no fear of the night, every fall another fight.
I wake up in the morning.
Thanks for coming on.
So fine.
See you later, guys.
My fix gotta get in line.
That if you really want to stay, enjoy the Java Jive.
Or they know I like it hot. Coffee in the morning, coffee all day long.
that Java, singing my song. Give me that caffeine buzz, is what I crave. Pour me another cup, let's do the Java jive.
The aroma fills the air, it's like a sweet delight. Espresso shots and cappuccinos, oh what a sight.
The barista smiles as she hands me my cup. I take a sip